What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome to September's monthly discussion. It's been an interesting month, if anything. For starters, I pretty much just got up not too terribly long ago. I only got 7.5 hours sleep, even though I really hate that I'm up this early. Gonna be a long night. Anyway, it is October 2nd, and the time right now is 2:29 p.m. So, what happened this month? Well, for starters, I finally have a new PC. My first ever gaming PC, to be specific. So far, it works good, I guess. And I haven't really done much gaming with it. It can handle games I couldn't. I'm not trying to say this. This computer can handle some games the other computers I had couldn't, which is nice. All I know is the screen itself seems to flicker on and off from time to time, along with some glitches on the screen as well. No idea what's going on there. Probably just a bad cable, hard to say. All I know is I can actually do more with this PC. Considering the house computer couldn't even run DaVinci Resolve, and this computer handles it just about perfectly. It only stopped responding a few times so far. I swear it's the only video editor I've been using since getting this computer up and running. And so far I definitely like it more. I'm currently using a different video editor to do this because I don't know how to record audio with it. At least at this one I do. I should be able to just import the audio into DaVinci Resolve. Luckily, the video that I'm currently using is Cyberlink Power Director 365, I think is the name of it. The free version, at least. I want to upgrade it to the paid version sooner or later. Whenever I get some money to do so. So I'm stuck with DaVinci Resolve for now. Because this editor has a watermarker. So I can't do anything with it. Not anything with it, at least. I also couldn't really do any recording this month because I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with the Elgato Capsa software for reinstalling it onto this computer. It turns out I was missing a file. Somehow managed to figure all that out on my own. After a week, desperately wanting to record but couldn't because it just wouldn't pick up the Elgato itself. And surprisingly, like a week later, I managed to figure out the issue on my own. Really thought I would have needed someone else to help figure that out for me. And at least I managed to figure that out on my own. Somehow. Regardless, it's working now at least. I can finally do recording again. All I know is this month was kind of interesting. I didn't get the computer until roughly a week and a half, I think. Maybe 2 weeks into September. So I felt like waiting to get the new computer before doing any more recording, which is pretty much what I did. Other than I think recording a few, other than just recording a bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I think, before getting the new computer. And then once getting this computer, not being able to record till another week later. I did test out recording though with Elgato and this computer. Shockingly, no issues recording Assassin's Creed Valhalla with the highest 1080p settings. Don't know if I'm going to record in that high quality all the time because of how many gigabytes that eats up per video. Like no joke, I think one video, an hour long, eat up like what? I think it was 15, 16 gigabytes just for one video. Yeah, I need to upload those videos of the more recent recordings. Which brings me to a different issue. The past few days now, the internet has been terrible. I don't even know if I can upload this, because the internet's just that bad. Apparently everyone with a certain internet provider is struggling with internet. It's always coming and going whenever it feels like. Almost every 5 to 10 minutes. On top of that, I can barely load a single page in general online. Can't check Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, nothing, without a lot of struggle. I don't know what the hell's going on with the internet provider, but it does need to be fucking fixed sooner rather than later. So I pretty much can't upload anything at this point. I was not gonna have to upload an AMV or two though. Surprisingly. Although it did take longer than it normally would. I think uploading speed with this computer is roughly the same as the house computer. Maybe a tad faster, not so. I honestly can't quite tell. But when it comes to rendering speed, it is a whole different story. Not so with the other editors I tend to use, but with DaVinci Resolve at least. Rendering speeds are almost godlike, I feel. Let's say I can spend anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, maybe a few days, working on an AMV in DaVinci Resolve. And It'll be rendered in like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe even a minute. Which is just nuts to me. And when it comes to editing Let's Play videos, and how fast those render, honestly, again, a lot faster than the host computer. I guess it also just depends on the footage as well. I mainly ended up editing some One Piece videos. Unfortunately, not everything's compatible with DaVinci Resolve like previous edits. More on that in a bit. That's a rant in itself. But yeah, I cannot add the end screens for Let's Play videos onto those videos with DaVinci Resolve. Although I did find a solution to solve that not being compatible issue with edits that will work done with other editors. Just convert it using something else. Seems to work fine, so I can continue other AMV projects that still need to be finished. Again, I'll get back to that in a bit. But yeah, I just need to go on to converting those end screens. The One Piece videos don't have the end screens attached to them. The last 3 or 4 of them, I believe. And that's why I just couldn't get it to go into the media pool. Because of rendering speeds for Let's Play videos seem to take anywhere from 15 minutes to maybe 45 minutes at the longest. And beforehand, that would be anything from like a half hour, like maybe 2-3 hours max, maybe far longer, depending on the length of the video. So all things considered, that's very fucking quick. I haven't added too many Let's Play videos into DaVinci Resolve since getting this computer so far. But I have the small handful that I did edit. I am impressed with how fast the rendering speed is in general. And speaking of just speed in general, DaVinci Resolve, now that I've gotten used to just basic editing, no transitions or video effects, no none of that. If you're just going with clean cuts for a AMV, honestly, it is saving me weeks of time to conjure up a AMV. Not even joking. There are some videos I've made in DaVinci Resolve already that literally took me an hour or 2, maybe 3 tops. And if you're adding video effects and transitions, make that 2 or 3 days of editing that night. But overall, the videos I've been making, the AMVs I've been making, that have been going up recently. Whether it's Pokemon Saint Soraya, however you say it. What else did I even make videos for? Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Go S. Yeah, literally just click to look on the videos. And it's gone again just like that. Even though it literally said it was on figures. Literally what I've been dealing with the past few days. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Go S. Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Like, that type of videos easily would have taken me a week or more to conjure up. In general. The fancy resolves is faster overall. And on some level, it is simpler. On other levels, it's far more complicated than it needs to be. Because adding a fade in and a fade out does not need to be as complicated as it is. It takes up far more time than it should in DaVinci Resolve. All I know is that's the computer rant. Let's not talk about something else. That was like what? Close to 17 minutes? I thought, did I pick up anything this month? I honestly don't know. Other than like a few Halloween stuff. And a few new clothes. Not much else, I don't think. I'm trying to think all the pickups from last month. Or this month. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna say them then. But I'll at least say one of them. Just in case it was this month or not. Luigi's Mansion 3. That was probably last month though. But regardless, I started playing Luigi's Mansion 3. Surprisingly not scared to play through it. So far at least. I've gotten at least a few elevator buttons from the ghosts. Not sure how far in I am. I think I've at least taken on 4 or 5 boss ghosts out of what I think are 14. So I think I still have quite a ways to go. I haven't played that in like a little over a week now. I'll get into what last week was in a bit. But when it comes to other games I'm not playing this month, I hopped into part One Piece Battle Warriors 4 for a tad bit of practice, at the very least. Opted into a little bit of Pokemon signing poll. Picked up playing Super Mario Odyssey again. At this point, I'm trying to finish off my first playthrough of that game. Finally. So yeah, there's that. I started, finished, and 100%ed Costume Quest. I'm also still in the middle of playing Costume Quest 2. I did play through all of the DLC for Costume Quest 1, which counts for 100%. So I'm still playing Custom Quest 2. I restarted and played a little bit of the original Ratchet and Clank. No clue if I'm going to continue playing that or not. I've restarted that game a few times over the past few years. Still didn't do much with it. I think I hopped into Sonic Adventure for a tad bit this month as well, out of boredom. I technically hopped into Persona 4 Golden a little bit. But I was only to try to play the game, listen to a few lines of dialogue, quit playing. That's how that went, and that happened twice. So technically, I guess I didn't really play it. By the way, it kinda counts, I guess. Hopped into a tad bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Along with just playing a decent bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. What else was there? I tried out Glory of Hercules for the DS, I think that's what it's called. I pretty much just played through the tutorial and got lost. Yeah, I think that game is one of those games. So you probably need to follow a guide to play it. So I'll probably give that game a good playthrough at some point. Whenever I'm willing to watch a playthrough. Whenever I find time. But out of what I've tried for like the tutorials, it doesn't seem half bad. The menus I feel like will take quite a bit of getting used to. But that'll come with time, I guess. Also booted up Pokemon White 2, my younger sibling's save file of my game. I looked at that for a little bit. Not much. Hopped into my copy of Pokemon Black. I pretty much just looked at my team. Enter the Wild Encounter battle. Never finished it. Ran away from it. And apparently there's an old Wi-Fi battle saved on that cartridge. And it's literally me and my younger sibling battling. No idea how old that Wi-Fi battle is. I'd say it's probably 2017 maybe. Or 15, somewhere around there. I pretty much skimmed through it. That took forever to watch normal speed. 42 turn battle. Yeah, there was no way in hell I was sitting through all that. At some point I do want to just use like phone camera or something and just record what's on my copy of Pokemon Black. Just to remember everything. Because I have been wanting to restart that game for ages. But all my childhood Pokemon that survived over the years are on it. And I don't know, just with my capsule on camera. And since I don't have a DS capsule card or a 3DS one, I can't capsule other than just use a phone and hit record. Maybe I should do that at some point, who knows. I also picked up playing Pokemon Conquest again. I want to try and see if I can finish playing that game. To be honest, since it's been several months since I played it last. Again, same could be said for Pokemon. Not for Pokemon, but for Super Mario Odyssey. I'd like to try to get those two games off the backlog list, off the to-do list, and off of the to-finish list. A lot of lists, I know. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of other games I hopped into a tad bit this month, but I just don't remember. I pretty much did a bit of everything, basically. When it comes to what I watched, and what I'm still watching, I first off watching a Let's Play of LA Noel. Been watching a playthrough for that past few months. That finally wrapped up, so I finished off that. Last night I just finished off watching season 2 for Record of Ragnarok. The second part of that. Finally got around to watching that, finished off that. Looking forward to season 3, if there's one. What else? Been watching a lot of just reaction videos to a bunch of different shows. Playing catch up to that for one person's reaction to a bunch of shows. Also started watching In Order for the first time, and for the first time seeing this show since I don't even know how long ago. Since I was 10, maybe? 12, something like that. I'm pretty much hopping into this so blind in a way, because it's been so many years. And the fact that I'm watching it in order is great. Although, you can clearly tell this show was released out of order, clearly. But I've been watching That's So Raven, finally. I've been wanting to get a few TV shows off my to-do list as well. So I'm starting with that. Once I'm done with That's So Raven, it's off to relive a bit more childhood memories with watching In Order, Koi in the House, and then after that, whatever the hell I can find for Raven's Home. I watched all of season 1 for Raven's Home back when that was brand new. I think I saw 1 or 2 episodes of season 2 for that show. But after that, I just fell off from watching the show. The show has 6 seasons now, I think. I cannot find every episode for season 6, which is unfortunate. But I'll try and watch as much of it as I can. I'm pretty much watching the That's So Raven universe in order I guess you could say. In a way. Although currently I've just been watching that. Still been watching wrestling as normal. Turned on the usual shows for background noise as well. And I'm sure by now we probably know what the usuals are. I feel like I don't even need to mention it because I say it too much. Picked up watching the original Pokemon again for a few more episodes. I think the next episode I need to watch is, I believe, Ash versus Koga. I believe. I think I'm like 30, 31 episodes into it, something like that. I've really been taking my time watching Pokemon, and I hate that that's the case. But it is what it is. As for movies, honestly, trying to remember what those were. Well, that's quite a few movies. And now that I'm remembering, I'm not even sure if I can say some of them. Well, anyway, I did watch a movie yesterday. The Retirement Plan from 2023. Apparently that movie has bad reviews. Didn't know that. But also, I don't really give a fuck about reviews for shows or movies. I'd rather check it out myself and get my own opinion. Because more often than not, I tend to like or hate the opposite of what everyone else thinks. And that's not by choice. That's just how I feel in general. If you like something, I probably hate it. That's just the way it is. And if you hate something, that means I probably like it. And that's not me being the opposite. That's just how I feel. Speaking of shows that got a lot of hate, Velma. Alright, so I finally watched the TV show Velma. Apparently it's getting a season 2, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. People are trashing on that show for no reason. That show is fire for what it is. If you ignore the fact that it's a Scooby-Doo spin-off of some sorts, it's a pretty good show, I think. There are some things about it I truly fucking hate and despise. Specifically that little kid in the show. That does not need to be a part of the show at all. That's like the one thing about it I hate. Literally. There's another thing about the show that I hated, but I don't remember what it was. All I know is I really like the show. Everyone else seems to hate it, but I seem to really like it. I can't wait for the second season. if it actually gets released. But what it is, it's a pretty good show. I personally have no problem with kids shows or whatever trying to expand into somewhat adult territory. That's is also something. It's weird as fuck, first of all. There's some things I really hate about it. But overall, it's a pretty decent show overall for what it is. But that's just my opinion. Basically, a few other shows and movies and everything that I watched, I just don't remember. Like, there are a few movies I really want to give my thoughts on. But at the same time, yeah, there's at least two movies I'm not going to talk about. Even though I really want to. Like, the first week of September was pretty much movie week. I was like watching one or two movies almost every day. So I watched quite a few movies. I still don't remember what the fuck they were. Like, I vaguely remember, but I can't quite say for certain what they are. I really need to start writing what movies I watch down in that little notebook again. Just so I can remember what they were. To remember what I've seen and what I haven't. I guess I've been ranting on too long. I think that's basically it. I did go on a moose hunting trip this month for the first time ever. We got the moose day one, the same day we went out around the bay. Sat around the bay for a few days. That was the last week of September. Yeah, it was something. We actually got the moose on the 26th of September. Interesting day. It was actually quite a bit of fun. First ever moose hunting trip. So if you're wondering why I didn't post for a few days, that's pretty much why. And literally the moment I got back, the internet just was being bad overall. And still is. At any rate, I'm gonna stop this rant here and video here. So, until next time, stay golden.